to Table Talk, the show we talk about your comments and questions that you send us on Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk, or you post them on Reddit in the appropriate subreddit r/SourceFed in that thread or whatever. I'm Sam.
Hey, I'm Maude Garrett.
And I'm DJ Wooldridge. I almost did what we do on Superhero Roundup and was like, yeah!
Yeah! I like a good applause. And guys, if you want to check out all the Table Talk episodes 3 days earlier before they're posted on YouTube, you should go to vessel.com/SourceFedNERD. If you sign up there, you can get 30
days.
Huh?
30-day free trial.
30-day free trial, that's right. And you get all the episodes 3 days before everybody else, so you can know all the inside jokes before everybody else, and you can brag to your friends.
Yeah, a lot of people will screenshot the episode with like a quote or make a GIF, and everyone's like, What? Where's
Where's
that
that from? It's from Vessel.
It's from the future.
Actually, DJ's here.
What?
Yeah, DJ, this is your very first Table Talk, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Oh,
It was from a long time ago.
Go, yeah.
Well, this
I
is
think
the very
the
first Table Talk
last time,
since.
that is very true.
Yay.
I think the last one I was on was for the Oscars, whenever that happened last time.
That's because you specialize in women's ball gown fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yes.
He was the fashion
That's
advisor.
what I went to
Favorite
school for. I went
Yeah.
to school for
Yeah.
women's fashion, specifically.
His favorite question in the world is, who are you wearing?
No.
Love that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, man. Their actual brand name.
Clark Nato, 3742.
Cool.
Assuming you know a little bit about the new Cartoon Network shows, that might be assuming a lot. Which era was better for cartoons? 1990 to 2000?
Ooh.
Courage, Cow, and Chicken. Why is that your reference point for 1990 to 2000? Or 2005 to 2015, Steven Universe and Adventure Time?
Oh.
If you're straight comparing Courage, Cow and Chicken and Triple Ed, and not like Dexter's Lab or Johnny Bravo or any of those.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon and Pokemon.
Or to Steven Universe and Adventure Time. To Steven Universe and Adventure
Do
Time.
we do these
Oh,
like
really? Oh, better? Oh, really?
Yeah, better than
Do
those.
we group them? What is your group of cartoons that you prefer from any era? Do we say that maybe?
See, the thing is, it's very specific. It's Cartoon Network only, and I didn't watch Cartoon Network
I'm
that much.
Australian. We had a Cartoon Network, but like there was Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
I didn't watch that. I watched
Powerpuff
that
Girls.
like every once in a while. I watched Dexter's Lab every
Dexter's
once
Lab
in a
was
while.
really good. Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Spot on. There was a crossover episode between Johnny Bravo and Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I
was
remember that.
great.
I love the old
hilarious.
Scooby-Doo crossover, or guest appearances, because
Yes.
Sonny and Cher came on once, and my parents were like, oh, and I was like, who the hell's that? Why are they with Scooby-Doo? Like, why do I care? And, like, the Beatles, I think, came on
Wow.
once, maybe.
Without-
Bee Gees.
Without Scooby-Doo, I couldn't say, if it wasn't for those meddling teenagers, you know,
No.
every time something went wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
You say that? You
That's a
explain that?
thing. That's a thing you say.
It's a thing.
Okay.
From that era of cartoons, if we're going way back, Johnny Quest.
I tried to
It's
watch that.
Really cool premise. Like, it's a really cool, like...
Speaking of adventure shows, which I just thought of,
Yeah.
did you ever watch, did you ever watch the same idea, but way worse, Clutch Cargo? You ever watch that? Do you know what Clutch Cargo is?
No
it's
idea.
It's an awful show, and people will be like, I love Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, there wasn't really animation in it. It was stills, and then they would cut out the mouths
Oh, I
and
don't
put
like that.
real actors'
like,
mouths
in that
into
scene
it.
in Pulp Fiction where young Bruce Willis's character, it's right before Christopher Walken talks about the watch story, and he's watching like this Eskimo where the mouth is just moving and it's just the Eskimo standing there.
Never seen
Didn't,
Pulp
You've
Fiction.
never
I
seen
did
Pulp
Pulp
Fiction?
No, I've never
Movie
seen
night.
it.
I didn't see until like not even a year ago.
Okay.
Movie
Yeah.
night. Watching
night?
Pulp
Yeah,
Fiction.
movie
So
night.
good.
So, mate, would we do like top 3 favorite cartoons then?
Oh, that's a little bit more
Oh.
difficult.
Oh, okay.
You know what I like?
I could do that.
Cartoons that shaped your life.
I could do that. I could do top 3 right now in my life.
Do it.
I could
In
do
your
it.
life?
Yeah.
Currently in your life?
Currently,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, like, you know, overall.
Currently?
I mean,
No.
just
But
from
you're
any network,
currently-
any network.
Oh, I can guess one of them. Hey Arnold.
Thank you. Hey Arnold.
Good
That's
one.
a great show.
Good one. The best cartoons are the ones that you can go back to once you're an adult and are still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still love that.
Yeah.
And these are things I've watched recently. So, Hey Arnold
Uh-huh.
Justice League.
in Unlimited.
Uh-huh.
And can you guess
Not,
what the
not,
third one?
not regular Justice
What?
League, specifically Unlimited.
I like Unlimited.
Teen
more.
Titans.
Well, yeah.
Not Teen Titans.
Teen Titans
I
is good.
love
Okay.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Young,
Teen Titans.
Young
No.
Justice is good too, but
No.
that's not on the top 3. That would be like
No.
number 4.
Not
But
Rugrats.
Third, no.
Can you give me the first letter?
No. Because I kind of blanked for a second.
I love
Bob's
her.
Burgers.
Oh,
Bob's
okay.
Burgers, but
Yeah.
does that count?
It's like an
That
adult.
counts. It is a cartoon. It's an animated show.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's
Where
a
did that
cartoon.
spit land?
Which one?
You went,
Which one?
It
There's
counts.
been a few.
I mean, I
There's been a few.
spit a lot.
You know what bums me? Something I really like to see. I would like to see a legitimate Western animated series made for adults. That's not like Simpsons or Family Guy is made for adults because they still have a very childish outlook.
Yeah. You want like a serious one?
Yeah, like a drama that just happens to be animated.
Just play Red Dead Redemption.
It's
Yeah.
a good game.
Yeah.
That's like the most current, like really that and Django are like the most popular like Western things in the past like couple years, right?
Yeah.
Did you say Jenga?
You said Django. It
Django.
sounded like Jenga. It took me a second too.
Django.
It took me a second too. A Django.
pew, pew,
That's because
pew.
the Western said.
Oh yeah, right. My bad. I thought you did it. I thought you did it.
So, Maude, top 3 cartoons.
I mean, there was a 4-year chunk of my life where every morning I watched Blvd,
Not enough.
Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, and Sailor Moon. So those for me. I even tried to get into Digimon and Yugi-Oh for a hot second back when I was 19.
Digimon.
The Dark Magician!
I kind of got into, at one point, there was I think it was the 3rd Digimon series where they could become the Digimon. For some reason, yeah, it was
Why?
really weird.
Yeah,
It was really weird.
Yeah.
I think for me, probably either Batman the Animated Series, Justice League Unlimited, that whole, like, it's
like
all one
Bruce
thing,
Timm.
essentially.
Umbrella?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bruce Timm DC Universe. Beast Wars.
Why is that familiar?
With Transformers,
yeah,
with
Transformers,
when
Beast
Optimus
Wars.
Prime was a gorilla.
Yeah,
I did not
And there was
see
a
that.
spider.
it was really smart. It was really I like kid shows that don't talk down to their audience, and it's still a show
There
you
was
could
still
go
a lot
back
of
and watch now.
Kissing and spluttering from the baddies, though.
Only in the first season. In the second season, it kind of like
Mellows out a little
it
bit.
got its kind of act together and got a lot
Annoy me.
more serious. Yeah.
Well, you have to get the
And it was cool. It was kind of cool too because because it was one of the first CG animated shows. They couldn't be like the original cartoon where there was like dozens and dozens and dozens of characters. There was like the good guys have 6 and the bad guys have 7.
Yeah.
And so you got attached to them. So when they died, which happened surprisingly often, it'd be very emotional. I think the other one would probably be Adventure Time. Adventure Time's like really good.
It is. I watched because I don't know how the season worked on Netflix, but like they had 30 episodes, and I just watched the 30 episodes.
The
Clone
Lich-
Wars! Sorry,
yeah,
Clone Wars!
Better than Rebels? Or is it just kind of like
Yes,
the Timverse?
because-
It's all one. It's just kind of one thing.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
What,
do
all
that.
Star
But
Wars
I-
animated?
Oh no! Scratch that. Sorry, not Adventure Time. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Greg Weisman's Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, you
Ooh,
talked
they were
about that.
good.
Yeah, it's so
Wait,
good.
when
They
did that come
premiered on
out?
Nickelodeon.
When that came out?
No, it was on
wasn't it?
Kids WB back when that was a thing. And then
The
it got
Spectacular Spider-Man?
yeah, and then
They
it got
played in Nickelodeon in Australia.
in Australia.
Yeah.
And then it got screwed over once.
Avatar, The Last
Disney-
Airbender.
Oh no!
See, we're
This
forgetting
question's
Okay.
stuff.
hard.
Top 3, we changed
Yeah.
it from the original
Yeah.
question. Also, do you guys remember Jackie Chan, the animated series?
I vaguely.
Oh my god, you had talismans, they got powered. It was so
Wait, I
dumb.
think I do.
It was so dumb.
God,
oh my
there
god,
was so
I love
many
it
good
though.
ones.
Oh man.
Kids WB.
I still loved Dungeons and Dragons when they went on the roller coaster and then went into the other world.
Wow.
The Dungeon Master looked like it was just Yoda, but with white hair. Anyway,
But Adventure Time, real quick. The Lich is legitimately terrifying.
What is
And
scary?
Adventure
a
Time.
lich is like a skeleton mage lord.
He's voiced by Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman in Adventure Time.
Oh, cool.
He's terrifying,
Cool.
Oh.
I like it.
and it's a kid show.
Yeah.
RS. Trek. Yeah, but that's Trek with a C. Well, how do you pronounce CHR-EC? Trek.
CHR.
That's clever, because it's technically like Trek, but it's CHR. Trek.
Trek.
Shrek, yes.
Trek.
That's so
Trek.
clever.
Trek.
Shrek. Anyway. Rishik Trek 97. You know what? If you probably rewind that, it would actually form a word. Says, what's something that you were surprised to find out you were good at?
Maude has a story.
She doesn't.
Okay.
No? Oh, surprisingly good at.
Maude has a story she's keeping to herself.
What's something? I'm really good at. What the fuck is that thing?
I'm really good at not giving away
You
anything.
should. Don't overshare. Don't overshare.
Don't overshare.
There's been a couple Maude stories that I've had to cut out of table talk.
Really?
And I don't want to have to do that for
No,
this
I'm
one.
learning as well, just to
Thank you.
keep my mouth
Yeah,
shut.
no.
You edit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I can roll quarter on my fingers.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I saw Johnny Depp do it in the first Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep.
It was so freaking cool, and like no one can do it as fast as like that. But like
Yeah.
I
You
can
can
do it on
practice.
both. Also, I can snap on all fingers.
Yeah.
So
Prove it,
good.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. I can get.
Get it?
I mean,
And
it's
not
still- it's
today.
still pretty
I'm under
solid.
pressure.
It's
I can't
still-
do it.
I can't do it under pressure.
For a tall woman, I'm pretty good at limbo.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's fun
Yeah.
to do too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have been surprised recently that I'm pretty good at cooking.
Yeah?
Hey.
That's cool.
I've
I'm not.
discovered that I like cooking. It's a
talking about
good
that.
way to
It's
feel productive. Yeah, it's
therapeutic.
therapeutic. It helps me. I have trouble not being productive. Like I had to exert effort this weekend to not
Just
do
chill
things.
out.
Yeah, but cooking's a good way to feel productive, and you get like immediate gratification from it. Yeah.
I'm surprisingly
You okay?
not sure.
We're
what
gonna say good at
happened.
speaking.
No.
Yeah. Mimicking people or voices.
Yeah?
Voices?
Yeah.
What do I sound like?
I mean,
Can you
pretty
do
on the
me?
spot. Usually it's like singing voices. Like
Who's your go-to? What's your go-to?
I don't know if I should have said anything.
Yeah, you
Oh,
probably
It's like,
should.
like in the shower or driving and there's no one around, you're like, I'm killing
You're
it.
surprisingly good at something that when nobody else is around. So
Well, what if I try it and I'm bad?
no.
Like that's the
Well,
risk
then
you
you're
have
not
to
surprisingly
take.
good at it. You're bad at it.
Yeah, okay. There you go. I'm surprisingly awful at this.
No, what's your go-to person though?
Oh,
no!
Don't throw it!
I don't know what.
It didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, it's not its fault.
Sorry, what was it?
What's your go-to? Who's your go-to?
Anybody.
Singing
Yeah,
person.
it's like whatever the radio is, I can make my voice sound like them when I'm singing it.
Somebody get us a radio.
Oh, hey, please get us some radio.
Yeah,
Please,
right now.
someone pull out a radio.
Yeah.
All right, get ready, kids. Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
One sick bitch from Twitter writes, if people were categorized into Pokemon types, what Pokemon type would you be?
Fire Pokemon.
What?
Fire Psychic.
Fire psychic type.
That's not fair. You picked two.
Has there
But
been a
that's what they
fire
do.
psychic yet?
I don't know actually.
Out of the
pretty
what?
cool.
It's almost like 700 at this point. Like, it's over 700.
Arcanine is a fire normal.
No,
Yeah.
just fire.
Just fire?
Yeah, just fire.
It doesn't go normal at the
Just
end?
fire. There's only one fire normal, and that's the new lion one that they introduced.
What does
in
fire
X and
normal
Y.
mean? What is
Just
that?
fire type and normal type. Normal is its own distinct type.
What does that mean?
It's basic. It's like if basic was a type.
It's like, yeah. Oh my god, I'm
No,
normal.
I'm
I
normal.
would be water type and electrical.
So you're your own conduit.
Huh? Yeah.
So you're like a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be a jellyfish, but I want to be like some kind of water bird.
Gyarados!
Whoa! Did I hit you? Damn.
Gyarados is water
Gyarados.
flying, and it doesn't make any
Drag
sense.
water flying.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Why? It's not. Doesn't make any sense.
I always had like a soft spot for Rapidash.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
The
the nine tails with Vulpix. Oh, Vulpix.
Wait, Rapidash was the horse, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ponyta! Rapidash!
Did people ever ride them?
In the
Could you ride
cartoon.
them? Could they ride them?
I think they did.
You know
in
they
one.
should. They could. They're in the news game. They introduced you be able to ride certain Pokemon, and it'd be cool, like Rhyhorn and the goat one.
I mean, like
They-
the fire.
they
Is the
used-
fire a
what's the-
problem?
Go. I mean, I don't know, but they did.
Didn't they swim on the Goldeen in one?
Yes,
Like one with
probably.
the horn on it or whatever.
Yeah, fire types are always my favorite in the games, and they're weirdly underserved.
Yeah.
Like, especially after the first game, there was like, hey, look, here's the one new fire type that looks like a slug. Oh, great,
Yum.
thanks. Yeah, that's
It's lava.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
great.
Oh man, do you guys still play?
What?
Do you still play?
You know what?
I thought
I wigged out a little bit about it like late high school, college, because it's like, oh, I don't want to play a kids game. But like a lot of Nintendo games, it's just a good game.
Yeah.
It's a fun.
And they're
It's a
still
fun
fun to
game.
play,
Yeah,
yeah.
especially on a plane. It's
Yeah.
so much fun. Like you blow through a game real
Yeah.
fast. You still play?
Last year. I haven't played this year, but I've got it on my 3DS.
That's cool. See,
I like
want
the
to
new
get a
3D
3DS.
version.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's cool.
Yeah, so yeah, I actually see it in a first-person view or third-person view, and that just changed it up a lot.
That's so
But
cool.
the music's still so repetitive. Like if you play for a long time, it stays in your head.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
runs in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
But the latest game was cool because it introduced a lot of stuff that I wanted it since like the second game.
Yeah.
There's finally a T-Rex fossil, which was dope.
Cool.
A new type finally after Steel and Dark were introduced. I don't know. I guess if I were to choose a type, I'd want to be fire, but being steel would be cool, or dark would also be cool.
That'd be cool.
No.
I always wanted to be Gengar. That'd be
Gengar?
cool. Remember that episode? Man, that episode fucked with me. That episode where they died.
And it was Gengar doing a...
Gengar's there, but no. Ash and
Projecting?
Pikachu. No. Ash and Pikachu, they get like crushed by a chandelier. Like they get trapped underneath, and their
Yeah, and
souls
they're
leave their
ghosts.
body.
And they're ghosts.
Yeah, they're ghosts,
That
and
was
like
so
they die.
weird.
That
I
was
always
like
like
so
the
cool.
show because I saw the show before I played the game, and it really tripped me up because it was like ghost types are the best thing to fight psychic types when they think. But all the ghost types in that game were part poison, so they sucked.
Yay!
Yeah, so they
yeah.
sucked, and they didn't have any good ghost
I
attacks.
loved hearing that on this show where it was like, coughing wheezing.
Yeah. where they said their names.
It was very original. It was very original for them to say their full names. You're like, what should we call them? It's like, well, let's
What about
fucking
snake
clean it up.
backwards? Ekans, done. What about when it evolves? Cobra backwards.
To be fair, they had to come up with names for a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them, but like,
I mean, we were
like-
speaking about this where I got really upset where there was like a sword Pokemon and an ice cream Pokemon, and it was like, come on.
yeah.
The sword one's pretty cool. Though.
But I mean, the ice cream one.
You
Ice
like
cream
that?
one
I
is
mean-
cute, which you can say, but
Yeah.
I used Lick.
mean-
It was super effective. You ate the Pokemon. Like, what?
didn't want
Anyway,
to
you put 3 nerds on a show.
fucking talk about fucking Pokemon. Tell us about your favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
What
Who's your
Pokemon
favorite?
meat would you want to eat?
Who's your favorite?
Jolteon. Oh, no, I wouldn't want to eat it. Snorlax. There you go, if I had to live.
You want to?
I'd
Who's your
sacrifice
favorite,
it,
and
Snorlax.
which one would you eat?
Which
There
one
you
would
go.
you eat to
Yeah.
survive?
Flareon. I'd eat Snorlax for sure. There's
Yeah.
a lot of fat on that.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't even know it's asleep.
Actually,
there
you know
like-
what? I take that answer as well. Not you. I would want that. What's a Dragonite, which is the one with the wings that stands up.
Dragonite.
Dragonite. That's one. I want that one, but I would eat the Snorlax because that's a lot of meat.
Yeah, even the Snorlax, or I think it was Miltank was the cow one.
There you go. Yeah, there you
It's
go.
begging for it.
You know. But my go-to, I liked Mew a lot. But I think my favorite would have to be Charizard, especially now with like the Mega Charizard X.
Oh, it's cool.
He's black and he's part dragon and he's actually useful. Like he's useful now. Like
I don't know how this happened, but in the last sort of 15 years of playing Pokemon, I always had Alakazam in my top 6.
nice.
Always.
Yeah.
Alakazam. Yeah, Psychic.
God, I felt so fucking cool when I had like a cool top 6. You know, like a bunch of
Yeah,
really
yeah.
powerful ones.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm a loser.
And
I
you
was a
literally like,
loser.
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and I definitely got a Game Shark, which was like the thing where you plug your game in and you get all these cheat codes.
Cheater.
I know, and I got a Jirachi, which was I definitely saying that name wrong, but it's the wish granting
Jirachi.
Pokemon.
Yep. No, I have that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, but you used the cheat thing.
I used the
Originally,
cheat
you know
thing.
what bummed me out is I had Pokemon Yellow, which was awesome, where Pikachu followed you around.
Red.
My dad took me to a special event where I got Mew because that was the only way you could do it back in the day, and now it is trapped on that game forever.
Cool.
Because you can't, with Ruby and Sapphire, you couldn't.
Bring out the Mew.
Oh my goodness! And if I'd been paying attention, if I hadn't had my little like sabbatical in college or whatever, they had other Mew giveaways so I could have my Mew back. So I'm just waiting for them to do another event.
One day.
I'll find somebody to trade with. Listen, I've got some legendaries.
Yeah, there you go. Also, did you guys ever catch Missing No?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did do that.
And that
On the
fucked up my
coastline?
game. It fucked up my game so bad. I was
You
so
mean
mad.
you caught a glitch and it fucked up your game?
Oh, how does that make sense? Yeah, and I tried to use it in battle, and it's like,
Blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
What's
Man,
the
fuck you, Nintendo, for that one. That sucks. That fucking sucked.
the cheat where you had the Ester? You can get like is it the Ester or the Elixir? What is it? The rare candy.
Rare candy.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just keep
a grand bunch
versing
of
the.
them.
Yeah, I would do that
Missing,
to
wasn't
my.
it?
I did that to my wish granting one, and it wouldn't listen to me, and I was very irritated with that.
Gosh,
That it's a fucking video game. Why wasn't it listening?
A shout out to all the people that have never played Pokemon or watched
Yeah,
cartoons
sorry.
in the
Have
90s.
tuned out.
Yeah. We're coming back now. Hold on. Ryan at Good Son Ryan
Good boy.
says, "What movie would you watch if you knew that you would die after it ended?"
Jesus Christ. What?
You'd want a movie with a happy ending, surely.
Yeah.
I'd probably watch The Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Princess Bride's a great one.
Oh man, I just got
That's a great
super
one.
sad thinking about it, so I'm trying to think of a funny answer
What was
instead of my sad
yours?
one.
What's
I
your
was
sad
like,
answer?
I was gonna sit with my dog, and I was gonna watch Marley and Me, and at the end, the dog was gonna be like, and you're gonna feel fucking terrible, and then I'll be
Hold
holding my
on.
dog,
The
and
last
the dog.
movie you would ever see is Marley.
I don't know. I'm like, oh, I want to watch a classic. I want to watch Eraserhead. No, I don't. I want to watch something that like is fun. It's fun. Marley and Me's fun. It's not gonna win an award.
Yeah.
It's Owen Wilson.
How do we
it's fine.
die?
Huh? How did he die? The
The
dog got
dog
sick, and they had to
dies.
put
So
him
how
down.
are we gonna die?
How? I think we just go to sleep.
Is it
Like the ring?
yeah.
Or do we just fall
You watch
asleep?
the movie.
I'm gonna say we fall
We
asleep.
just drift off to a peaceful sleep. What if the main
God.
character of the movie came out of the movie and killed you? That's how you die.
Marley came out of the Marley
Movie.
came
It
out
took-
of the
it
movie,
took
a
you
golden
with her.
retriever.
It took
Oh,
you with her.
Roberts?
We're going together.
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind being killed by carryals.
Yeah.
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 How?
I would love like the death of the Six Finger Man in that movie. That scene is
My name is
so
Liam Montoya. You killed my
good.
father. Prepare to die. Stop
It's
saying
so good.
that.
It's so emotional. It's such a funny, lighthearted movie.
Which one?
Princess Bride.
What an amazing movie.
I have an opinion on that. It's
What
not
is?
popular.
No, what's your opinion on
I
that?
He
I
doesn't
don't
like
know.
it.
I
He
don't.
doesn't
like
like
it.
it. No one in
You
the
don't
office-
like it.
I don't
No, no,
like
Not
it.
not
The
that you don't like it as
hosts-
much as everybody.
The hosts
I
have
don't
banned me from quoting it.
It's
The
okay. Gotta be honest. It's annoying when anybody quotes a thing for too long. Anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Like that's why I don't quote things. I have a policy.
you have
haven't
a
even
policy.
gone
that
through,
no,
like, half
Sam
of
has a
them.
no quoting policy.
Don't quote. It's not funny after a while. Or like people get irritated past
I
it.
didn't even
Yeah.
get through a tenth
So-
of the movie.
What is the? What is your?
Rodents of unusual size. I don't believe in such things.
What is why? What's wrong with Princess Bride
It's
other
not my
than
humor.
the score?
It's not my humor.
It's a perfect movie.
Other than the
It-
score is kind of very.
Hit or
not
miss.
good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The scores.
Yeah.
Those jokes were not for me. Those jokes. It was. I tried to watch. Granted, here this is when you can be like, Sam, this is not fair. I
so-
watched it on a bus. I watched it on a bus.
Okay,
So like,
yeah, you
oh,
need to
you
give
didn't
it a
How old
actually.
were you?
Yeah.
Huh?
How old were you?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I watched it in high school.
Well, it was on a
Yeah,
bus. Yeah,
no.
high school on a bus.
Yeah.
Like that's not.
I think that if you watch it before 10, then you have an appreciation.
I don't
for
know.
it.
I watched it after post 20.
Okay.
Loved
First
it.
time?
Loved
Yeah,
it.
thought it was great.
And people are gonna be like, "Ah, blah, blah, blah." It's
DJ's
just
a
movie.
filmmaker, so I just think
know,
that his
I'm just saying, I'm very picky.
opinion
I'm
has a
very
lot
picky.
of weight to it.
Yeah.
What would be the last movie that I would want to watch? Probably Once Upon a Time in the West.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just rewatched the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man, and I like that a lot.
Wow, that is a good
that's
movie.
the first movie.
Spider-Man 2.
That's the first movie I fell in love with. Was the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie.
It's a good movie.
But Once Upon a Time in the West, one, it's long. It's a little too long.
Good. Well, I
But
mean,
if you're gonna-
perfect.
Yeah. So you get a second to think about your situation, but it's also really good, and I like westerns a lot, and
Yeah.
the dialogue and it's really good, and it's basically the ultimate western. It has everything that a western needs.
If I'm gonna.
Does it have John Wayne?
It does not have John Wayne,
Well,
but it
then
has
that's not everything.
Charles Bronson. He's really good.
That's
He's
cool.
so good, and it has Henry Fonda as the bad guy. Have you guys seen 12 Angry Men?
No.
A great movie. 12 Angry Men, the nice guy that is trying to do the right thing in 12 Angry Men plays the worst villain in Once Upon a Time in the West.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a good actor.
Yep.
He should have a daughter and call her Jane. Did she? Are they
I
married?
recently
What?
saw.
Are they married? Is it
Jane
the same
Fonda?
Jane Fonda?
Are they the same?
I
Are they
should know
together?
that, but I don't
think it's
know
his-
that.
well,
Hollywood, is Jane Fonda
I
and
think it's his
Henry Fonda
daughter.
married or from mother and to a son?
Oh!
Oh!
I hit the ninja.
I don't think that.
I hit it doesn't count. I just
Doesn't
feel
count.
proud of myself.
But nice.
Damn. How did
I
you
recently saw a picture of Jane Fonda from when she started acting.
From Barbarella?
Huh?
From Barbarella?
No.
Did you-
Just hinting for
No.
anybody if they want to just go look, it's
Yeah.
great.
Just type in young.
Yeah, it's
Was
great.
it a good 4 minutes after?
Huh?
I was just taking a stab at
Yeah.
it. I'm sorry. Shameless James on Reddit says, "What's the absolute worst thing you would do for money?" They say everybody has their price. What's yours?
That's
and the
dark.
worst thing you would do for it.
This
I
is dark.
wouldn't
Wait.
kill.
Why would you admit this on Table Talk?
I would never kill.
How much money?
Like if it's like
Let's be
kill
honest.
someone or be killed, I'd be like, man,
Let's
have that in
determine.
your hands.
Let's determine an amount of money. Let's say $1 million.
Alright. What would you do for $1 million?
No.
I mean, in terms of like extreme.
The question is what we would do, just in general. Like, what's,
Yeah,
like,
what's the worst thing?
Oh,
What's
what's
the
the worst
worst
thing?
thing?
Okay.
So
How-
worst sounds
how
like
far
pretty
would you go?
bad.
Yeah.
Like you'd hurt someone.
Or
Yourself.
Yeah. Or do
I
something
would get a
sexual
tramp
that,
stamp tattoo for $1 million.
For
That is no. I would do that for much less money.
much less
than
money.
That. Yeah.
It seems like I've got the tattoo picked out already.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for the right
That's
excuse.
a good new
I
flash
don't know,
one.
this is kind of like, prize property.
That's $1 million worth to get a tramp stamp. $1 million dollars.
to be a tramp.
That's no.
But you can get it removed.
Yeah.
No.
That's the thing with
Guys,
your $1
I
million.
don't know if this question's fun. I mean, I would rather not the worst thing you would do. Like, would you jump off a building with a base jump?
This kid would.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Like
why
that's
would
the
they
thing.
not?
I think
yeah,
it's like
I would do
I
that
think
for free.
The way it categorizes is like, would you do something extreme and like risk your body? Like, would you tightrope across,
Yeah.
something ridiculous, or would you eat or drink something awful?
Would you eat a human for $1 million?
Would you eat a human?
Would you eat a human for $1 million?
Are they already
Got your
dead?
thumbnail
Would
there.
you eat a human for
Would
$1
you-
million?
Would you?
It depends on how the human came to be my, and also did Hannibal from the show Hannibal prepare it?
Does that
Because
mean
he wouldn't
anything?
make
Because
it.
he made that. They made those dead people look delicious.
Okay, so Hannibal. Fine, yeah.
Oh my god! I did it!
Hand her pen. Somebody hand her
We
pen.
don't have. Anybody have a pen? Does anyone have a pen?
And I caught this.
Oh my god.
Does that mean I'm exempt from answering the question?
Oh my god. The scream blew the question. What
Sorry,
was it?
I just didn't think that would happen ever. I get very excitable about things. I scored a hole in one at mini golf.
You
last
got very
week.
excited. Did you do that when
My
you got
God,
your
what?
hole in one?
Some people say maybe I have extreme reactions to things.
It's
but I-
fair. It's fair. No, who would ever say that?
Doink.
Nerd. Yes.
Yes, you would eat a person.
Are
Depends
they
on how
a
the person
bad
got
man?
there.
Are they healthy? Is it a woman? Is it a child?
It's a healthy person.
Would you eat a baby for $1 million?
No.
No.
Actually, we should leave that question for the audience. Would you eat a
Would you eat a
baby?
baby for $1
What
million?
kind of
you have to
what
tell
would you want to
anyone
eat?
about it?
Huh? No, I mean
How do
no.
you explain $1 million just sitting in your bank account all of a sudden?
Donation.
And like
Hey,
baby
it's a
blood around your
donation.
mouth.
No, the tax
Where
man
are you
definitely-
coming from? Did you just go get the money from somewhere and immediately go see family? Anyways, guys, would you eat a person for $1 million? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching Table Talk. Send your questions to Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk or post it to the subreddit r/SourceFed and the appropriate thread. It's right there on the top. It's a sticky post. Also, check out vessel.com/SourceFedNERD for that 30-day free trial and get these episodes early. I'm Sam.
I'm Maude.
I'm DJ, and if you want to see more of us, check out Superhero Roundup.
On Fridays
Yes,
at
1
PM.
Uh-huh.
PST.
And also, I have an Indiegogo going for a crowdfunding campaign
So
for
close.
my horror short film. We're only a couple weeks in. We are at 61% last time I checked.
I put in 100 G's.
It's called Real Mature.
$100.
Sorry, I
It's
was waiting
called
to
Real
I thought you were about to say the title. I was gonna hop in.
Yeah. So please contribute. We've got some cool rewards. If we make it over what we're asking for, we're gonna see if we can do some even more cool things as far as the rewards go.
Oh.
Yeah. So you give early and often.
Check out
Yeah.
Indiegogo campaign, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Eat a people, eat a person. Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
But only if you get $1 million.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Greatness is just a word that means very good. See great, hear great, feel great, be great.
Damn! I should get me some of them leggings.
I'll let the tongue in there.
What's
I've
up?
got many
Yo,
photos.
what did you say? What did you say again?
I'll eat butt. Like, have you ever eaten butt?
I'm sorry, where is this conversation going?
He's like, oh, did the Frankenstein doll fall? And he's like, yeah, that's the ghost of the little girl that lives in this place. I'm like, no big deal.
Okay.
That's-
No big deal.